Again, how long he stays in Detroit and how long he's in basketball purgatory is my favorite saying is a different story, but we just have to wait and see. My next takeaway, the Orlando Magic look legit right now. They're 11-5, and they're on a 6-game winning streak. They just knocked off the Boston Celtics. They're looking dangerous. I mean, the chemistry, the second unit that is coming off the bench and contributing right away. Cole Anthony, Mo Wagner,
Gary Harris.
Gary Harris,
Bro,
shout out.
I don't know what's gone into this guy. He's a defensive anchor. This guy is crazy. Like, remember how sick Gary Harris was back in the day?
100%. He was a
2 arm sleeves.
yeah, not
He just looked like a
but even in
stud.
high school, he was the man. He played in the Nike Hoop Summit. He was one of the best prospects coming out of high school, and then going to Michigan State. He obviously, we knew what kind of talent he had, but I think he sort of again maybe went to a situation where I don't know, it wasn't the right one, but
He had his moments.
he did have his moments, and I think he's a really solid NBA player.
Stopper now, though. I love it.
But that's the thing. People embrace their role. And I think to have a long, prosperous career in the NBA, you need to be able to embrace a certain role that's, asked of you by your coaching staff, by the organization.
Situation.
Yeah, exactly. Some guys take that with both hands and, that helps with their confidence and that helps with their longevity in the NBA. Whereas other guys, like, they want to be the man and they're not given that, luxury of being able to come in a situation thrown into the fire right away. And then, yeah, it ends up turning badly for them and they don't have as, like Trayvon Duval, for example, you know what I mean? Trayvon Duval, same sort of thing, went to Duke, left Duke too early. Jalen Hands, like there's plenty of examples of it. But even guys that come into the league, like I said, and, don't.
Bro, remember how tough like Antonio Blakely was?
Yeah.
Quick thought, like that guy. Ooh.
But just like, yeah, Alonzo Trier as well. You know what I mean? He wanted to be just a pure scorer, but like the Knicks eventually didn't need a guy that could just put the ball in the bucket. They needed more of a sacrificial role, a team kind of role. And at the end of the day, that's what happens. But Gary Harris has taken it with 2 hands. But going back to the Magic, because we got a bit off topic there, but going back to the Magic, Paolo, after his slow start, has really come into his own. Franz, I expected a breakout out of him. He's playing really good basketball at the moment. Who else can I name off that? Anthony Black, even like he obviously
Cole Anthony,
Jalen Suggs, shout out.
Yeah, I think he's leaps and bounds.
Yeah, he's not shooting the ball awfully well, but look at a guy, even like a guy like Goga Bitadze coming in and just been playing that vital minutes, especially with the absence of Wendell Carter with that fractured hand. And then Markelle Fultz is out with left knee tendonitis, and to think that they're actually getting on this winning streak without Markelle Fultz, maybe that's a sign. Markelle, move on.
I love Fultzy, but like,
no slander of Markelle Fultz, but you know what I'm saying. So
Howard in the G League,
yeah, exactly.
Like 40, which good signs.
But yeah, Mo Wagner had 27 today. Like if you can get that out of your backup center, plus 15 in the box score, it's crazy. But I think, like I said, they just got really good chemistry. They gel quite well as a unit. Joe Ingles, underrated acquisition as a veteran who's experienced a lot of playoff basketball and, experienced a lot of different things in this league with the Utah Jazz. Primarily, I think that's an underrated acquisition. But overall, in a whole, the Orlando Magic really looking solid.
Shout out Jingling Joe.
100%.
I love that guy, man. He is the sole reason. Shout out to the Aussie because, man, that dude, I don't know if you've seen the Boomers doco, the one that recently came out, but it basically followed Bogut, Mills, Joe as a 3 and like how they've grown together since they were like under 18s. It's so sick. If you haven't seen it if you haven't at home because it's so good. But yeah, completely. Yeah, Orlando they're thriving right now. It's awesome to see and interesting to see what's got to happen now with the whole Fultz and Isaac situation. Well, I don't know. There could be a trade. Like if they're competitive, Vus back home, Levine. Nah, maybe not Levine, but Vus I could certainly see back in a Magic jersey 100% if they wanted to go down that path.
100%. Shout out Jamal Mosley, really underrated coach in this league, a young coach. He's got that group firing on all cylinders. And I think when you have youthful coaching, like as you've seen with Ime Udoka, Joe Mazzulla, I think the playing group just embraces it a lot more. I think some, obviously, organizations, some players, some teams need that tough love, those old school kind of coaches like in Steve Clifford, your Greg Popovich's, all that sort of stuff. But I think the young, youthful coaches in the league are definitely the way to go. And Jamal Mosley's proven that. And obviously, he's got a lot of talent at his disposal, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, it does also come down to, his coaching methodology. So Yeah, shout out to the Magic because we didn't see it coming, but see if they can continue this on and be a genuine threat in the Eastern Conference.
Hello, yes, you at home. This is Commissioner of the NBA speaking to you, Adam Silver. Here's a message in courtesy of BenchMob in collaboration with the NBA Store. When BenchMob hits 1,000 subscribers, they'll be giving away a free NBA jersey to a lucky subscriber